If you are looking for the best football jersey supplier in China for reselling, this video is for you. Today I'm going to talk about the supplier I use, recommend, and have been working with for years, and I'm going to explain why, in my opinion, they are one of the best options for anyone who wants to buy football jerseys wholesale and start or grow in this market. The contact of the supplier is here on the description. When you start reselling jerseys, one of the first things you look for is a low price. And that makes sense because the lower your cost, the higher your profit can be. But over time, you realize that price is not everything. There is no point in finding a very cheap supplier if the quality is bad, if shipping takes too long, if customer service does not reply, or if no one solves anything when there is a problem with the order. And this is the main point. A good supplier is not just someone who sells cheap. A good supplier is someone who delivers quality, support, trust, and consistency. And that is why I have continued using this supplier for years. They have one of the biggest structures in China in this football jersey market and one of the best quality standards among the suppliers I have tested. The jerseys have good finishing, the fabric is good, the details are well made, and the standard is very consistent. And this is essential for anyone who resells. Because when you sell to a customer, you need to trust the product you are delivering. If the jersey arrives in good condition, the customer is satisfied, buys again, and even recommends you to other people. But if the jersey arrives in poor condition, you are the one who loses trust. Another point I really like about this supplier is the support. When you work with sales, problems can happen. There can be delays, mistakes with an order, a defective product, or any similar situation. This is part of any business. The difference is how the supplier solves it. And this supplier has very good problem resolution. If a real problem happens with the order, they provide support and in many cases resend the product. This gives much more security to anyone who is reselling because you know you're not alone. Another very important advantage is that they have a very good website. This makes life much easier for resellers. You can see the available models, choose the jerseys, organize the order, and buy in a much faster way. It is not that confusing process of depending only on messages, random photos, or a disorganized list. Having a well-structured website makes a big difference, especially when you start selling more, because the more orders you place, the more organization you need. And for a reseller, time is also money. If you take too long to place an order, if you need to ask everything manually, or if you do not know what is available, this slows down your business. With an organized supplier, the process becomes faster, simpler, and more professional. I've also had access to other suppliers. Some even had slightly lower prices, but when I compared everything, it was not worth it. Sometimes the price difference was small, but the quality was lower, or the customer service was bad, or when a problem happened, no one solved it. And in the long run, that becomes expensive because one bad jersey can make you lose a customer, one delay can make you lose a sale. A supplier that does not reply can completely slow down your business. That's why today I prefer to work with someone who already gives me trust. And this supplier is ideal for anyone who resells football jerseys because they combine everything a reseller needs: competitive prices, quality, variety, support, an organized website, and good problem resolution. If you're starting, they can help you buy with more security. And if you already resell, they can help you make your business more professional, place orders more easily, and serve your customers better. In the end, reselling football jerseys is not just about buying and selling. It is about building trust. And to build trust with your customers, you first need to trust your supplier. So if you are looking for the best football jersey supplier in China for resellers, this is the supplier I use, recommend, and have continued working with for years. Their link is here in the description in case you want to check them out, test them, and see if they make sense for your business. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below if you already resell jerseys or if you are looking for a supplier to get started. In the next videos, I will show you how to choose the best models, how to place your first orders, and how to increase your profit reselling football jerseys.